read for you the course outline. And I introduced the subject called data analytics. And amongst the many introductions that we did define what we call the big data. Is there somebody who can go ahead and tell us what is big data? And please don't forget to mention the 5 V's. The 5 V's. What is big data and what are the key 5 V's? The key 5 V's. So I would want as a small recap there. Somebody talk about what here. What is big data? What are the 5 V's? I can see Kendi telling us veracity, velocity, volume, I like that, volume, value, great. Indeed, you guys are great students. You guys are great students. Great students. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I would want you to do me a favor. For those of you who are in these Excel paid groups, only the paid groups, I would want you to share that expanded RCM Excel Ninjas 2 file workbook to the BDA paid group and the Excel paid group. Please share. Please share. Like Eric Onyango normally assists me quite a lot. Yeah, this one here that has got flash fill. PP2. So are you able to share this pretty fast? Because I want to use this opportunity to teach you guys how to develop dashboards. Dashboards are a key. How do you develop dashboards? They are key in your exam. They are key in your exam. Great. JMK, I don't want to share here because there are students who have not paid me. JMK, there are students who have not paid me, and I would want to pull you guys to my classes, you know. It's good to be very honest, JMK. I would want to pull you guys to my classes. So sending this to the paid group, I'm so sure now you'll be able to join me. All right. So is there somebody who has been able to share that quite fast? The moment you share, please tell me, oh, yay, yes, I've shared, and then I'll be able to continue with our class. And then today I'm going to give you many projects. You guys shall be doing projects. Anybody who has been able to share it? Let me just check. Let me check. Thank you so much. This is a great ninja called Eric. So then I pick it and I share it with the BDA September group. BDA September group. September 2024 group. So forward like that. Now it is here with us. So everybody now should be able, everybody should be able to download. Everybody should be able to download. I see there is a ninja who has just shared here, which is also good, but now it's denying me revenue. This ninja is not a very good ninja. It's denying me revenue, but it's live. What do we do? It's live. Now you can see now you have that. You should be able to thank this ninja. These are real ninja. These are real ninja. G. All right. So now do we have that document, all of us? Do we have that document, all of us? Yes. Now then, I would want us straight away, I'm repeating this, I would want us straight away, ladies and gentlemen, to go to this sheet that we are calling what here? This sheet that we are calling pivot table. pivot table. This sheet that we are calling pivot table. Pivot table. Are we there? Are we here, ladies and gentlemen? Are we here, ladies and gentlemen? Please talk to me. Pivot table. Are we here? All right. So then you should be able to try to understand the information that you are given. So for example, here we have a data about employee numbers, the name of the employee, the divisions they work in, their departments. We have date of hire. We have the hours they have put in on a monthly basis, hourly rate, and then we have their gross pay, and we have their status. Are they full-time, part-time? So if I try going down, for example, if I put my cursor here in the sales, and I would want to go to the last row, can somebody give me the shortcut for going to the last row? When I put, in this case, here my cursor here, how will I be able to go to the last row? Is there somebody who knows? How will I be able to go to the last row? Is there somebody who knows? Shortcut. So the shortcut for moving from here to the very last row, you normally use what we call control. Control, that's how you write your notes. Control, under the down arrow. Control, down arrow. So you hit on control, you hold on to it, and then on holding onto it, still holding onto it, then you go and press the down navigation arrow. You know, we have 4 navigation arrows. We have up, we have down, and then we have sideways, the 2 sideways. So then you come to anywhere, like you can come here, and then you hold on to control down arrow. Then you'll be able to go down, kabisa. Like these are 97 rows. I can still go hold on to control, up arrow to go back. Up arrow to go back. Now, the gentleman wants me here, then what am I going to do? This table, the way it is, it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. I would want to insert a dashboard. I would want to insert a dashboard. So I would want to come here, and then what do I do when I'm here, ladies and gentlemen? You must always click inside the table. The table that we want to dashboard, the table that we want to pivot, you must always click inside. Once you click inside, so come and say insert. So once you say insert, look at this. We have a pivot, and then down here we have something. So I'm clicking on pivot. When I click on pivot, what am I seeing? A pop-up window, which is telling me to select a table or range. Already this has been done for me. Selected. Choose where you want the pivot table to be. New worksheet. So basically this is just, but by the way, this pop-up window, I don't even read it myself. I always come and say, okay. So when I say, okay, I go to a new sheet. So it is in this new sheet that I'm going to put up my pivot. So what would I want to pivot? What I would want to understand, ladies and gentlemen, here are the gross pays of these employees. As a manager, I'm concerned with the salary. So please bring the gross pay. You can see we have these fields. The fields are the column titles. And then we have these 4 areas. So then bring the gross pay here to the value. So you can see the gross pay is 84,306. So we want this gross pay, for example, to be given, to be distributed in form of divisions. So I can come here, look for division. You look for division here. So you can take the divisions, you drag this down to the rows, for example. So you can see it is 84,000, but we have our various divisions here, Kiambu, etc. Yeah. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you can as well come and bring the department on the columns here, like that. Now you can see, great work, 84,000. So you know in this case here, in form of what here, we know in this case here, for example, these row labels, I can come and delete this. I know that these are divisions. And the column labels, I know that these are what here. I can just come and click inside. I delete the one that is there. I know that these are departments. Now that you're communicating much better, much better. So allow me to read your comments, because I can see a few comments there. Joined yesterday. Yeah. Thank you very much, JE. Yeah, you've joined through the link, which is very, very good of you. Yes, you're supposed to pay 9,000 Kenya shillings to access this BDA course. All right, which you're going to pay in 2 installments. All right. Is the course examined? Yes, it's examined by CASNEP. But for students who are doing CPA, if you finished your CPA a long time ago, then you will not be examined by CASNEP. You'll only get our internal certificate. But you see, that certificate is worth. Because this course is a game changer, I can tell you. This is what the Gen Zs, accountants, will be using to remove most of us from the industry. So then as old people, we need to be careful. We need to do this course. Even if it's an internal certificate, it's good enough. So for you to be able to make more inquiries, please go straight away to our school administration. Our number is 0719 525 000. 0719 525 000. I hope I've been able to answer you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want now my students to share their screens. Please remember, everybody must be able to know how to share their screen for us to be able to assist students. How do you share your screen? On your Zoom bar down there, you'll be able to see a green arrow written there, share. So once you press share, then you'll be able to see a screen up there called blue screen, entire screen. But before you start sharing, you must always ensure that you have been able to open the document you want to share. Because like the other time, I saw some great young men who shared in this case here, who shared in this case here, who shared in this case here, as a gentleman. I mean, they're WhatsApp messages. All right. And they weren't very good. We don't want to get into the nitty-gritties. They weren't very good. So when you are sharing, ensure that first of all, you have opened the Excel. As we are only interested in the Excel data. And then now you can see what Eric Onyango is doing here. You can see what this ninja is doing here. He's done a very good job. Thank you so much, Eric. So then from my side, having seen your work, I'll be able to stop. Then I can see Aaron Chumba sharing. Aaron, today you seem to be having a problem with the internet a little bit. It's taking too long to load. Yeah, so we have Kevin. So Kevin has decided to do it a bit different. So Kevin, you can see this ninja was a little bit tired. So what Kevin has done, he has decided to tick everything. And now you can see the table that he has. Kevin, can you kindly untick all those things? Go and untick them from the beginning, untick them. Thank you very much. Still something, just untick all of them. Just click on them, they'll disappear. Click on them. You double click on them, like now where you have yeah, just click on each one of them. Yeah, don't double, just click once. Yeah, on all. I want all of them to disappear. Thank you so much, Kevin. I like students who are bold. Thank you so much. Now, Kevin, but not yet. Still, there are others. I can see them down there in the rows. Great. So, Kevin, I know you know how to drag. I want you to drag gross pay. Just go and hold on to gross pay. You drag it to the value. Yeah, like that. Drag it to the value. Great. And then look for division. So division, I want you to drag division to the columns. Columns. Yes. Great. You can see things are happening. Again, drag departments now to rows. Drag department. I can see department. I know you don't. After division. Yes. Drag it to rows. Thank you so much, Kevin. That was nice of you. Now, can we have somebody else sharing their screen? I can see Moses Emmanuel. I can see Jane as well. Thank you so much, Jane. I mean, that is very good. This is very good. This is very good. Thank you so much. Then we have, in this case, here someone else called Gatobo. Thank you so much, Gadogo. Your work is good. Although, Gadogo, you haven't yet changed the row label. I want you to go and click on the row label, on the row or even column label. So what do you have in the columns there? Are they divisions or something? Yeah, so you write division there. Write division there, all right? And also on the row label, write department. Everybody should be able to do that. Everybody should be able to do that. Thank you so much, Gadogo. So stop participation. Then we have Moses. Moses, very good. Very good. I can see what you have there, but you haven't yet still changed the row labels and the column labels. Everybody must be able to name their labels very well. Thank you so much. So is there somebody who has not understood? If you haven't understood, please use this opportunity to share your screen. I show you. Thank you very much, Lillian. I can see you have it right, but you haven't changed row labels. Most guys in A4, you haven't changed row labels. Philip Tegong doesn't have data. Can somebody help Philip Tegong? These ninjas are not changing the row labels and column label. Are you able to click on A4 where we have a row label? Just click there. You'll be able to assist so many students. A4. Just click where we have A4, column A4. Column A4, where we have the row label. Click there. Click there, A4. No, not the whole of it, not the whole of it. I just wanted you to click inside A4. Yeah. So then double click there, double click inside. Yeah, then delete that one, write departments. Just backspace. Yeah, and then you write departments. Thank you so much. And then on the column label, where you are seeing B3, column label, double click up there, change that one to division. Everybody should be able to do that. Everybody should be able to do that. Everybody should be able to do that. Thank you so much. So right there, at least you've seen it. And I see Kendi sharing her screen. Kendi has everything. Thank you so much. That's very good. So somebody help Philip Tegong get the data. Somebody please help me. Man, we can't multitask. So somebody please go there and share the screen. Somebody should be able to share the document. But Paul Joseph, you are in my Excel class. Paul Joseph, I should whip you twice, like Andrew Kibe. Because Paul is in my class and I've been able to share that thing there. Philip, I can understand. Aaron, if you don't mind, Aaron, again, share here. Aaron, share here. Aaron, share that document here very fast. So then, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go the next mile. So the next mile is for us to come. I'll come and click inside my table. When I click inside my table, this thing comes. So I want us to fix a very important thing. In a dashboard, I would need to have what we call a slicer. If you come to this pivot table analyze, table analyze, you'll be able to see a slicer here. So I want us to click on insert a slicer. And the slicer and department. So I want us to pick two slicers, division and department, and then you say, okay. Great. They're here. Great. So is there somebody who has been able to do that really? Do we have anybody who has been able to do that? Do we have anybody who has been able to do that? Great. Great. Then I want you to do me a favor. Like division, I would want two things. Please, I would want two things. I want us to add a row, 2 rows on top of this. I want us to add 2 rows. How do we automatically add a row? I hope you're taking your little notes. I hope you are taking your little notes there to add a row or a column or a column. We normally use Control, Shift, Control, Shift, plus. Those three keys, Control, Shift, and plus. Control, Shift, and plus. We normally use those three. So I would want us to add a row here, rows here, anywhere here. So I can come and highlight. You highlight row number 1. After you highlight it, then you say Control, Shift. You hold on to them permanently. You hold on to them permanently. Control, Shift, you hold on to them permanently. And then in this case here, you keep on just saying plus, plus, plus. Then you'll be able to add as many rows as you wish. So is there somebody who has been able to add? Please do it. Do it. Try it. Even if you don't get it right, so what? Just try it. How do we add rows? We will have to hold on to Control Shift. So you hold on to Control Shift, the two of them at the same time down. And then you keep on saying plus, plus. Plus is on top of equals. Near backspace. Plus, plus, plus. You add, you add, you add, you add, you add, you add, you add. I've always seen some guys coming here to right click. No. So then after you've done that, please come and click inside your slicer. Click inside your slicer. Click inside your slicer. Click inside your slicer. Have you done that? Have they done that? Somebody's telling me to repeat. No worries, no worries. Let's repeat all of us. Let's repeat all of us. Remember, we must keep on repeating severally. Let's repeat all of us. Let's delete this. I've deleted it. I'll even delete this other one. Delete it. Let's repeat all of us. What have I done, ladies and gentlemen? I came to this pivot table analyze, clicked it. Pivot table analyze, I've clicked it. And then I'll come and say insert slicer. So I want division. Actually, I want 3 of them. Division, department, also give me status. Say okay. Then come and pull these things here. Pull them. Pull them. So that you can get an opportunity of resizing them. So for example, this one, I can now resize it. How do I resize this? How do I resize this? It's very easy. First of all, I don't want this to be a 1 column. I would want these to be, for example, many columns. Like now these are 4. So I may want this to be 4 columns. So I'll come here, columns. Data, I increase 4. And then I'll be able to reduce the size. And then I hold it by the head, bring it here. Like that. Increase this a little to the extent that you are able to read them. Yeah, like now that I'm able to read them. Come here. This could be a 2, will be a 2 column. Reduce, or rather increase. You can see very easy. Reduce the size. Bring this one here. You can put it here to be a sister to this. Very nice. And then you take it just to complete. Very nice. And then now this one that is left here, I could easily come here and click inside. Increase the columns to 4. Make it much smaller, much smaller. Pick it by the head. Bring it here. Yeah, and then make it longer. Because a dashboard must really be very balanced. And dashboards ensure that they are of different colors. So like now this one, I can come and look for a color for it. Yeah, I could give it red. Yeah. The second one, this one, I could give it blue, deep blue. This one, I could give it green. So that if, for example, my bosses now are asking me, hey, How about, in this case here, for example, the salaries in the development department? Then I'll click development. So you can see everything else has gone down. Now we are left with development. So if they want research, I'll be able to click on research. If I want to like highlight two of them at the same time in one slicer, I'll hold on to control down. When I hold on to control down, then I can pick whichever I want. So I can pick development. I've clicked on it. I can as well even pick sales. When I release the control, you can see we have development, research, sales. If they want to know the salaries of full-time staff, I'll simply come and click full-time. You can see what is happening. All right. Now you can see my dashboard looks, quite good. Quite good. All right. So do we have anybody, ladies and gentlemen, who has been able to do exactly what Mwalimu has done? Do you have questions? Oh, Sherry. Oh, you are seeing a different screen. Oh, wow. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. I should be able to repeat. Sorry for that. Okay. So do you want me to repeat first of all, or do I give you a chance to demonstrate your... There was a different screen. Sorry for that. I should have said one participant here. I'm the one who did a mistake. Okay, then let me go back. So then let's repeat all of us. How do we repeat all of us? We delete the slicers here. From the very beginning, ensure that you have a big space. You can even add more rows. Control-Shift, plus, like that. And then come and click inside here. When you click inside here, don't forget to go to Pivot Table Analyze. Other slicers could be here, anywhere. So come and insert this slicer. And then you say, we have here division, we have department, and then we have status. Then you'll be able to come and bring, okay. So like now we have this one. I can even, once you get used to this thing so much, you can even do the sizing here. And then you transfer from just here. Oh, this is now block B. Yeah, that's much better. So like I can come here, still this is highlighted. Check this sharing. So I'm able to come and increase this. Like now these are two of them. Reduce this size. All right. I would want this to be on top. Stay down there. All right. From there, I'll come here. All right. And then I'll be able to increase the number of columns so that now we have 4 of them. Reduce the size. All right. I can come and carry this and I put it on top. Then I'll be able to work on this. Click there. I increase the number of columns. 4 until we have just 1 row. Reduce the size. So if I'm the one doing this, I can come and put this down here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, there is no like unique style. No. You can even leave them like this. And then ensure in this case here, you come here. All right. Change the colors. All right. You can change the colors. This one here, give it a deep, there are so many designs. There's something a bit unique. So many designs here. Deep green. Ensure that this is visible. Can always increase the size. Always increase the size. So you can come and increase the size. Maybe to here to just ensure that it's well aligned with this. Also come here. Just ensure that they are aligned well. So that you have in this case here a decent what here? A decent dashboard. So for me, I'd already done filters. So I'll need to come and clear the filter by just clicking there. You clear the filter by clicking there. You clear this one by clicking there. Now you'll be able to play around. with whatever boss says, ask you, what do you want? Are they development? So only development will come. If they want development research, you have to hold on to control. So development research. So you can see development research. So they want, for example, full-time staff. If I'm tired with this, if I want all of them, I clear like that. I clear like that. So do we have any students who could be in a position of having done this? Yeah. How do you create space for the slicers? Good question there. It's about, in this case here, adding a row. You can add rows. You can, like now if I want to add a row here, what I'll do, I'll come and highlight the whole of row 1, highlight the whole of row 1, right? And then you say Control Shift, add, Control Shift. So we have here Control Shift, 3 of them, and then we have here plus, like that, those 3, and then you'll be able to add your rows like that. So I hope that is okay, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this is okay. And remember, you don't have to put these dashboards on top there. You can also put them down. You can also put them down. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the other thing that I would want you to learn tonight, still come and click inside here. When you click inside here, go to what we call pivot table analyze. This is really your syllabus, BDA syllabus. So pivot table analyze, I would want us to put a pivot chart. So you click pivot chart, and then you say, okay. And then now you can come and do what here? Just close this. And then you can come and put your chart by the side. Quite close, just close. Close by. Close by. All right. And then I love these charts because, like, now I can come and change this chart here. Select all. And then I can come and say I only want development and research. And then you simply say, okay. So you see the table here will change to development research, the graph, and also the table automatically. And you'll see also the slicers being development research. So they are really connected. If I come and say division, I now only want, for example, select all. I only want Kiambu and Migori. So we see Kiambu and Migori being left here, and then we have Kiambu and Migori being left here. You can see even here they're highlighted, Kiambu and Migori. So I'd want to see you guys, your dashboards. So unless somebody wants me to repeat, I would want, in this case here, to see your dashboards, guys. I hope, Sherry, now yours worked at the end of the day, Sherry. I hope it worked. And then these are more even, I mean, this is very good. Great. Thank you so much, Gedenji. And you can imagine, Gedenji, this is your first class. Great. Eric Ojango, my best friend from Lamu. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have Kendi, very active student. There is one graph I would want to see, but your pivot chart fields, maybe what you need to do is to close. Yeah, you close the pivot chart fields. Yes, great. And then you take this, your dashboard. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you much. All right. So is there somebody who has a question? Please feel free. Normally my students call me the ninja. If I've ever taught you before, you know I'm the ninja. Or Diani, not Lamu. They call me the ninja. So you should never fear asking questions. So like now I can see Senior Ninja. So Senior Ninja, please, I would want to see your graph. I can't see your graph, Senior Ninja. I can see very good slices. And I like the fact that you are able to put your table in a different way. Yeah, you brought in full time, which is very good, and part time, very good. But where is your graph? Are you able to click inside? Just click inside your pivot table. Click inside. Click inside. Have you clicked inside? Click inside. Yeah, thank you very much. So then click there, you'll be able to see pivot analyze, yes. Then there is a pivot chart on your right. There is a pivot. There is a pivot chart. Are you able to see? Yeah, there, great. Click that one. Then say, okay. Great. I don't know whether you'll be able, but I can see from far. So I want you to go to, yeah, great. So the departments, I would want us to reduce them a little bit. Very good. I can see now you're becoming very good in this. So the departments, are you able to, for example, filter out 2 departments? So under departments, just go to the graph. Just go to the graph departments. Yeah, that arrow there. And then you should be able to pick, for example, development and research. And select all first. Yeah, and then you just select now development and research. Development and research. And then, of course, your graph will be able to behave. Okay. So as your graph behaves, you can also see the table is changing. The slices are also behaving. Thank you so much. That was very good of you, Moses Emmanuel. Then we have the senior ninja. We have the senior ninja now here. Thank you so much, senior ninja. Your work is very good. So then I would want to give you guys. Great. Nyawera is asking a very good question there. At what point do you reduce the columns and the rows? You see, Caro, that's a very good question, Caro. That's a very good question, Caro. You see, Caro, once in this case here, for example, you are highlighting, let me just do this from scratch for you to see it even better. And always get an opportunity to repeat these things, always. So if, for example, I come here, I click inside here, and then I go to my pivot analyze, and then I'm able to pick a slicer. Can I just pick like one slicer for you to see? So we have, for example, status here. Okay. You can as well do the same. Okay. So come and reduce this. Give me 2 columns. So you can see in this case here, for example, the height. Instead of you coming and doing this thing that I'm doing here, like that, you can always use this thing here. Like we have the height. We have in this case here, the height for the whole thing. All right, you can see now it's growing like that. So we have the height for this. It's even showing that. So you can come and reduce as much as you wish. Then we have the height for the whole. You can come and reduce like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have in this case like the width. You can increase the width of that thing instead of using this. So I find them not very, very good because for me, I'd rather use this to adjust pretty fast. So then I want to give you work now. So I want to give you guys work now. So the work that I want to give you is here. If I share my screen, you will be able to see what we are calling PP2. PP2. So this PP2 here, you can see we have this first table. Now, this first table, I would want you to use pivots. What I want you to do is this. I would want you to use pivot table for this. So you click inside. You say insert. You're inserting a pivot. You can go to a new place. All right. And then this new place, of course, I would want to investigate sales. I would want, in this case here, to come and there, for example, provide sales for each region. For each region, for example, in the rows. So you can see what is happening. I may want, for example, to provide these sales in the form of products, so products to be columns here. I hope they're not very many. Great. Yeah, great. Then I would want to see now you guys being, in this case here, I would want to see students who are very, very creative here. So come and insert your own sliders and insert your own graph. And then now you take a snapshot. Take a snapshot. There is a way you can screenshot your computer window here, or even use your mobile phone to take a good snapshot, and then you send it to our WhatsApp groups. Now we have reached a point where now we are doing projects. So I repeat myself, it is this PP2. This PP2, I would want you to go and create a dashboard out of this. Out of this. You can dashboard. I mean, you don't have to do exactly what Mwalimu has done. I would want you to use your creativity to do this. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I would want to stop there. Remember, so many students will be joining us later. For now, we don't have to push ourselves so much. So I hope you guys have gotten concept from our today's class, and you should be able to go to the BDA course outline. Unaweka tick kwa pivot. Unaweka tick namna hiyo. Kwa pivot unaweka tick. And then of course, later, hakuna kitu Fahad leo. Fahad leo hakuna kitu. Nimekuwa kwa hii kiti yangu for long. Wacha nipumzike. Leo at 10 p.m. nothing. But of course, we should be able to do more. Have you gotten time to practice, Fahad, this concept of some ifs, of coming up with an income statement? Have you gotten time to? It's the last video in your LMS. Kabisa, you're always on top of things. Thank you so much. How can we get the recordings? Let's discuss this in the paid group. Or you only want if, okay, if, then I'll be able to do. I know why you're asking for if. Thank you so much. Great. So I would want to welcome all students here to join RCM for this BDA. You can never go wrong with us. Yeah. Our number is 0719 525 1000. 0719 525 1000. And don't be cheated that you have to go to anybody's physical class to study this. No. These are things that you can learn online. JMK, great. And I wish you success. I know you will be able to pass. Thank you, Fahadi. RCM ni Babalao. When I come to Tanzania, Fahadi, I will look for you. Thank you. Bye.